is silent. It's easier to be focused when the environment is focused. Most of you wake up and you try to make money. Listen to me. If you would make you, money would come to you. Okay, you missed that whole thing I just said. If you would make you a better person, you'd make more money. Now, watch what I do. The way people spend their money or treat their money is how I treat my time. All right, let me explain what I mean to you. I make sure that every single day in that 24-hour period that I'm getting a whole bunch of wins. So I'm supposed to be doing this at this time, doing this at this time, doing this at this time, doing this at this time. The problem with most of you waking up and you worshiping money. Man, I was in the back with Cole. Cole was like, E, I got this opportunity for you. I got this opportunity. I got this opportunity. When you become number one, you have to chase opportunities. So I became number one, not meaning I'm better than nobody else. It means I just mastered my craft to the point that I know what I do that don't nobody else do. I know that I have a way of doing in this industry what nobody else does, and I've picked out in this industry, I've crafted out my own room. And your problem is you at 50% knocking on doors trying to get the result, somebody at 100%. And you wondering why it ain't working. Because while you're doing what they're doing, you're not, they are. So why do I put more emphasis on time than I put on money? Because they print money. They don't print time. So I'm gonna say it one more time. You are worshiping the thing that they make every day. They don't make time every day. Ain't nobody print time. I ain't met them yet. I ain't met no billionaire. I ain't met no trillionaire. I ain't met no institution. I ain't met no company. I ain't met nobody print money. So why are you spending more time on the thing they print every day than the thing, you know why? Because you're not developed and you following other people. When you understand that the real thing is time and you ain't got a lot of it, you start focusing on your time, and when you get your time right, money will come. Some people go to Dubai once every 10 years. I'm going every other month. Why? When you master yourself, you put yourself in a position that a lot of people can't do what you do, and then you become rare. And diamonds are rare. That's why they cost so much. If you would become rare, you just like everybody else. You look just like, you act just like, you just like everybody else. When you become you and you become rare, you become a...
When you leave this room, you will take full ownership. And the reason why I say it's my fault, even when it's not my fault, because when I say it's your fault, I give you power. I give you control over my life. And I will never give another human control over my life. It's my fault. It's my problem. I'm coming up with a solution for it. Stop being average. Average people can't forgive. Average people can't let go. The greats, we do whatever it takes.
Those who have a why can bear almost any how. How did I become number one in the world? Found out my wife had multiple sclerosis. They told my wife, listen to me, y'all. My wife's so beast mode. They told my wife she had MS. She's like, bet. Then they told her she had to quit her job. And tear came out of her. The doctor said, you don't have insurance? She said, yeah, I got insurance. She looking at her like, why are you crying if you got insurance? My wife's identity is in her waking up and working every day. She went to school to be a registered nurse. She went to school to do breast and cervical cancer. She didn't want to be at home. She didn't want to be no home wife. She literally went to school to be a nurse. She loves her job. But when they told her she had to quit, my wife's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I said, how much you make? She told me 5,000. I said, 5,000 times 12 is how much? 60 times 30 years, how much? 1.8 million. I woke up every day hunting 1.8 million. I'm number one in the world, not because I'm a better speaker. I'm not number one in the world because I look the best, because I dress the best. I'm not number one because my enunciation is the best, because I use the best words, because I got the best sentence structure, because I come from the best background. I became number one because I woke up and I hunted down the 1.8 mil so my wife would never have to work again. If you're waking up every day and you want a Rolls Royce, you ain't about to beat me. If you waking up for a Bentley, you ain't about to beat me. If you waking up for a gold chain, you ain't about to beat me. If you woke up for a Rollie, you ain't about to beat me because you're going after material stuff. I'm going after my boo. I'm going after my baby. I'm going after my high school sweetheart. I'm going after my kids so they can see their mom and their mama don't die. I'm making sure their mama don't get in a wheelchair if I can help it. If their mama don't lose her sight, if I can help it. If her mama don't lose her memory. So I started studying MS like I had it. I started studying MS. Your problem is you're not studying this product like your life down on it, like your life depend on it. You playing with this product. You know what? You like the people that work for me that want to check and they never end up getting it. But the people who work for my company act like they own it. Wake up every single day making sure she don't have to go back to work. So watch this. I started studying and I found out two things. One is stress. So I had to take her out of a stressful situation. And then the other thing was vitamin D. And I literally, people say, bro, why you moved to Southern California? Because my wife got MS. I literally typed, what's the best place in the world for vitamin D? Southern California. What's the best temperature in the world in the United States of America? San Diego, California. It don't go 99, 100, and then back down. It's right there. I said, San Diego, I'm hunting you down. You're moving to San Diego. Why? I don't care about San Diego. My wife, in the first year, last year, we were in San Diego. My wife said to me when we went back to Michigan, when the summer came, my wife said, you know something? I said, what? She said, I never took a nap in California. I said, what you mean by that? She said, the sun energized me, and I never needed to take a nap. You're gonna come after me. The reason why most of you can't do what you do, you keep getting knocked down, you keep quitting, because whatever your why is, it ain't stronger than the beat down you take. Whatever the beat down, whatever life is throwing at you, whatever punches is blowing, whatever's happening, it ain't deep enough for you to wake up. Like you getting punched and you feel that pain and you like, ain't no need to get up. No, and I feel you. You need to stay down. Because life gonna beat you. You talking about making millions, life gonna beat you down. You talking about making millions, multi-millions, billions, life gonna beat you down. So when you feel the pain and you get knocked down, stay down. If you got a why that's deeper than your pain.
Every trial, every tribulation, I will my way through it. I don't care if it's cancer, I will my way through it. I don't care if it's MS, I will my way through it. I don't care if I'm struggling in school and I'm trying to get a degree, I will my way through it. I don't care if you fail the boards, go again. I don't care if you fail the law exam, go again, will your way through it. Some things you can skill yourself through, some stuff you gotta will your way through.
Without a vision, there's no direction. Without direction, there's no progress. Reason why you're struggling getting up, because you don't have nothing to get up for.
Chad, good morning. Good morning. Have we transitioned? We have. Chad, I hope everyone is well. Hope that inspired you. Eric Thomas, Pastor Eric Thomas, listen to him literally every morning. It is a ritual at this stage for me. I listen to him every single morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Keegan is going to join us shortly. Vince, good morning. Slasher Cakes, Amina, Benjamin Robertson, Jake Sufense, Beanie, Neil, good morning. Naspus, Cosmic Roo, Forex Money Machine, Etienne Grobler, curling his laptop, beautiful. I was on the road early this morning, just after 5. So I was curling up the tar this morning. Andy, good morning. Who did I miss? Steve Jacobs. Anna D, good morning, Anna. Hope you are doing well. Jubs. RGXTE, good morning, my brother. Hope everyone is doing well. Mr. De La Rey. Jaden April, good morning. Chantal Potgieter, good morning. Good morning, Chantal. Turtle Trader. Gas 707. Trocky. And then, Keeks, can we just get that webcam up a little bit? We just want to see that beautiful ad. Is that a new cap?
No, not a new cap.
I think when you're gonna help me with my attire, you should maybe get me a cap as well.
Hey, I know, just a place.
Okay. Chad, hope you guys are well. We're gonna get going here very shortly. Keeks, you guys didn't take anything yesterday, eh?
No, trade played out, but ran away from us. I couldn't get an entry on it.
Yeah, same with me yesterday. Some of you guys in the Discord mentioned a setup on GU. I was also looking at GU and couldn't get it. Chad, just let me know the audio, if the audio is good. I hope it's not clipping music levels. Just give me a heads up. I don't know if Mo's online, but
He's out of office quickly.
okay, just give me a heads up, Chad. Testing 1 2 1 2. We're gonna look at everything here, Dash. Audio on point. Okay, beautiful. Keeks, interesting. Bullish yesterday on the dollar, and the title of the stream is Dollar Reversal or just a pullback. I think before we start the technicals, what is your thought just fundamentally?
I'm still bullish dollar.
Really?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about this stuff like quite often this morning, funny enough. And I just think at the end of the day, we spoke about yesterday not having any news to kind of push the dollar. Dollar gonna fake out, bring in that stuff. Thing is, dollar is too far forward. I don't see dollar having a reversal without a reason behind it.
Yeah.
So this can just be a fake out for the week, the pullback, like temporary pullback, just to catch all those sellers. But as I said, it's too much of a driving force at this moment. Dollar cannot just go bearish without a reason right now.
Yeah, Chad, we actually have very low tier data coming out. Literally only have the Fed speakers on tonight at 6. By that stage, I think you guys will be on the tail end of your session. But nothing major to look out for the day. However, yeah, Fed speakers yesterday, I don't know if you kept tabs on that. I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I think there was 1 or 2 Fed speakers yesterday, but Chad, with that being said, let's jump straight. Give me 1 second. Just need to get Keeks on here real quick. Keeks.
I have to ask the question. Did you start with Drake today?
Nah, bro, Chad. If you mention Drake today, you're banned. It's an insta ban. Like we cannot talk about Drake just flourishing in all aspects of life. It is totally unacceptable. Geeks, just accept that. Chad, what is Drake doing? Flip me.
Cool. There we
My
go.
boy packing heat, Drake. Jeez.
That man
just
was
mute.
going full on helicopter there.
Just mute the mic there. Hey, Chad, Drake. Drake. Man is really killing life everywhere. But anyways, Chad, we're gonna get all right. That's the first and the last. We're not talking about Drake anymore. All right, Chad, DXY weekly. I am bullish. Yesterday, expecting price to hold this 103.82 level. I was expecting price to actually reach for that 104. So 103.82 key level for the day. Bullish above that level. And then if we're going to continue bearish, we've got this little gap fill from the Sunday open. And then we've got 103.22. So that's a downside target for the pullback. Again, we can pull all the way back here and still be bullish because this would just be a retest of this breakout level. So just keep that in mind. Primary market structure, secondary market structure. So it could be a range day also with very little to no news. I'm going into the session bearish, but again, longer term, still bullish on the dollar, just purely due to secondary market structure. And what I'm looking at is the accumulation distribution started flipping last night about 10 past 6. You can see it start curling down. 80 is trading below the 200. already almost at the daily S1, already trading below Asia lows. So key level for me is either Asia lows. If we're going to extend here pre-market, Asia lows is going to be the one, and then obviously this key level up here. There's nothing saying that we can't come all the way back up here, but ultimately these two levels are going to dictate where price is going for, I would say, the early part of the session, and then most probably also later going into the New York session. So just keep that in mind. Keeks, you must just let me know when you are ready to do the dollar.
You're ready.
I just want to quickly check here. Hang Seng closing relatively flat to down 0.2% on the day. Nikkei closing down 0.11%, so relatively mixed day. But I'm going to throw over to Keeks so you can finesse you with these analysis on dollar. Keeks, hit him with that dollar analysis, brother.
All right, guys. So just firstly, the thing is, I think Chris is spot on. We're on that 104, 165. We spoke about this level. We hit it Monday, and then Tuesday basically rejecting off of it. Today we've actually gapped open this morning, but we already traded up straight away to close that gap. But my only thing is now, because we are right there, I am just being aware of this gap over here that we got to fill. That was never ever closed, so I just want to keep an eye on that one. But we could even get something like we just literally fill this and then reject and go back up. So I definitely am still bullish. This is just more intraday structure at the moment, but we'll see what happens over there. So what we'll do is we'll actually just draw out our little support over here, and we'll just set some alerts for when we get closer to that zone. I just want to see if we can clean this up a little bit more for ourselves. I'll start looking at something like that. So yeah, if we can start testing that and holding and see if we can turn it around, I'll see dollar get that strength back. But on the 15, we obviously are trading back up to the daily pivot and the EQ. So as you guys can see, we are quite low, but we do have all of this range to trade back up into. We always love to trade to the daily pivot, to the EQ, back to the weekly resistance. So very, very nice move. If we get this to the upside, we can definitely see dollar starting to take off a bit again. We saw Monday, guys, the markets are starting to get that very expansive trending set to it again. So these big moves are going to become quite normal again. But I am definitely still bullish on the dollar. We're just going to keep an eye out here. And as I'm looking at that now on that zone, as you refined it, that literally lines up with the S1. So we'll see if dollar can hold that for support.
Beautiful. Seeing somebody in the chat asking about gold, brother. We are going to go through everything. Don't stress. We're going to be spending at least 2 to 3 hours with you, so don't stress. Markets are only opening in 19 minutes, and take a sip of your coffee, sit back, relax. We're going to get to gold very shortly. US30, I'm neutral because we basically in this range. This will most probably be the bulk of your weekly range. And we had that breakout. If you look on a line chart on the daily, I just want to show you guys something so you can clearly see that we're still taking out highs. Apologies for that. Still taking out highs, still creating higher lows. So it's still technically bullish. We haven't taken out this low up until we take out this daily low. Order flow is still bullish. And if I look at the daily candle, already taking out the previous daily highs. So very, very, I wouldn't say a high probability, but there's a probability of coming to retest 38,658. Dropping down to the 5 minute, what do we have? 80, nice and firmly bullish. Those Asia bulls from yesterday most probably moved to the US, because now all of a sudden things are looking relatively bullish there. We've got literally 3 key levels to monitor going into the session. Firstly, Asia lows lining up nicely with that 200 EMA, and then our weekly pivot level down there and our daily pivot. So 3 levels to monitor going into the session. Asia are still untapped, and you know how we like Asia range. We like it nice and tight, and we want those Asia highs and lows to be tapped. Nasdaq, let's quickly look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq daily as well. I'm neutral on the day, purely due to the fact that we did actually resist this key level up here. We took out the previous daily high, didn't take out the previous daily low. So very interesting. Is this a little swing point in the market? I don't know. I'm still going to remain neutral up until we get 2 consecutive bearish daily candle closures. Also still in a bull market structure. And what do we have here? 80 is relatively flat. 80 is doing a little bit of a table mountain here, so it could go either way. Still trading above the 200 though, so keep an eye on that. And I think relatively easy for Nasdaq. We've got Asia lows here, we've got our moving averages converging here, so daily pivot, as easy as that. If you execute from the daily pivot, your advantage point is this key level, and above there I think we can go all the way back to these equal highs here. I think there's a lot of liquidity resting there. And now I'm not a SMC trader, I'll just look at levels where the retail community could see as a strong resistance, and by the time it gets back there, the bulls are going to be back in control and they are going to rip those stops. So that is my view on indices, and I'm going to throw it over to Keeks. Keeks, your price tab just a little bit left for the chat there. Perfect. Keeks, you live, my brother.
Alright guys, so starting with NAS, we've been talking about this neutral position purely because we have these levels we've been actually testing. So as of today, we're looking like we actually might get some clear range, purely because if you guys can see, we were almost in a little bit of a range here, setting these highs with our wicks over here, and just basically testing all the way down and closing this range. Yesterday, test all the way down, test all the way up, close back in the middle. So yesterday we did actually close underneath, sorry, but now today what happened? Straight up testing this little rejection area now, and now trading down. So very, very simple. I'd like to just see us hold this area then as rejection, and we can start seeing those sales come back off to go test this weekly pivot again. On the 4 hour, you guys will see how this is starting to hold out. We had this, I always talk to you guys about it, even though you had this move over here, that just becomes to me your fake out. That's just your quick fake out and continue back to the downside. So again, if we even do something like this, so if we look at the candle that started the whole move, if we take that, draw that down to the bottom, you'll see those candle closures landed exactly on the 61. So that literally works out quite perfectly over there for us. Now we're going to drop down to the 30-minute. Again, you'll see how we started to trade here. We've literally tested, broke underneath that zone, holding that EQ perfectly over there, as you can see over here. Trade back down, breaking Asia lows, traded up, held Asia lows, trading down. So we have a lot of bearish momentum coming today. Our EQ daily pivot perfectly in play today. So honestly, all I'm going to look at today is this thing can either just start waterfalling, or from now I'll look if I can get a retest of Asia lows, and if we can hold that as resistance, I'll look to get in there for the sales and continuation. So we are still neutral at this point in time. I wouldn't say we're 100% bearish, we're 100% bullish, but today I am leaning more for the sales on NAS. We go to US 30. I must say these two have actually been doing the complete opposites again lately, which I personally love. When one of them's doing something, you can always try to look for the opposite on the other pair. But now we trade down. We spoke about the support we held, traded up yesterday, closing above the weekly pivot. So there is no bottom wick at the moment. So first thing I want to say, I want to be looking for that bottom wick to come in and hold the weekly pivot. If that can hold, we can look for those re-entries and continuation. But if they start testing and failing, then we might get that comparison with NAS, and we can literally see the waterfall also come in over there. So we go over to the 4 hour, you guys will see no bottom wick even there. So we had that big breakaway, but now we want to trade back down. So I can tell you now, Asia lows and probably untested, and yeah, we can see that untested at this point in time. So we traded up in the morning, Asia highs, we've been trading down. So I'm going to basically just take note of what happens at Asia lows. Do we sweep Asia lows and get that continuation to go for the pivot, or do we sweep it, regain it, and then I'll look to actually get back in on the bars to go test Asia highs that are untested? So US 30 a bit more of a neutral day, basically a reaction day, as I would say, but NAS going bearish. So I must say I prefer the structure and setup of NAS, but you definitely could be able to get something on both today.
Shot Keeks, chat to UJ real quick. Sorry, I just want to get these. I must actually check all of my weekly pivots. I think my weekly pivots are chalked. Alright, chat, daily time frame on UJ. Let's quickly look at the daily. So a little bit of a fake out here for me, and I could see UJ coming all the way back down to 147.36. We would have wanted this daily candle yesterday to hold this key level 148.30, and I'm going to go neutral because at any stage still, after this nice little thrust to the upside, can we do something like this perhaps? where we pull back, and maybe on Thursday we go for that 149.58. So I'm neutral on the day. I'm going to monitor the lower time frame structure. And Asia highs have been taken. 80 is still firmly bullish, not showing any signs of weakness as of yet. 148 key level up there. I think if we're going to continue higher, this is going to be our level to monitor. Asia low still intact, and we've got our weekly pivot and our daily S1. So actually 2 levels, no trade range in here. This is the area where you want to be staying out of. You either want to be trading it from here or you want to be trading it from there. Anywhere else, you're wasting your time. Keep those bullets for a little bit later, or keep your powder dry. You don't want to get clapped. Wednesday already weak is moving. GJ, let's quickly look at GJ daily time frame. Neutral on the day purely due to the fact that yesterday we were bearish yesterday, and we closed below on Monday. Closed below this level on Monday, but see how this daily candle failed to continue lower to come and take out this low. So all of a sudden this lower high becomes weak, and this could be that move that catches up with UJ. Look at UJ on the daily. UJ already created a new high on the day that was Monday, and GJ needs to catch up because they are still positively correlated. So I'm expecting some type of bullish move. However, lower time frame, let's quickly look at it. These are 2 levels that we will be trading from. This will be your pivot level, most likely for the day, and then your bullish targets are 187.56. So let's see what the 5 minute is doing, and what is the 5 showing us here? 80, nice and firmly bullish. Yesterday and today's Asia range exactly the same. One thing we don't like is Asian twins, but we've got that here today. Trading above the daily pivot, trading above the 200, and I'm going to say key level for me going into the session right here. That's our key level. Not the ideal buy scenario because we didn't really extend past the Asia range. I would have loved for this move to be a clean extension, this move right here. But we are hovering around here, so let's see. Maybe we still continue bearish. However, I cannot sell into a AD that's looking bullish like that, so let's just keep track of that. EJ daily time frame, let's quickly look at it. Also neutral on the day. However, I should actually be bearish because we're still trading within this range. However, the thing with UJ and GJ is making me a little bit cautious to follow the bearish suit, because we can still just continue bearish and you can have a daily candle actually doing something like this today. However, I don't think we've got any yen news today, Keeks. No yen news.
No.
Alright, so no yen news. So unless it is driven by the euro, nothing.
I think we had yen news like this morning, but again, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, AD is bullish. Even though you had that massive sell-off yesterday, AD is basically diverging bullish, so that's making it a little bit interesting. We've got our daily pivot, we've got our key level. So key level for me going into the session right here, and this is the level I'll be monitoring for this morning. Then heading over to gold daily time frame. Let's quickly look at what the daily is showing us. Weekly, I'm actually going to do a top down from the weekly. So Chad, you guys know I've talked about this multiple times. Candle having no bottom wick. Somebody mentioned volume inefficiency a while back, actually a very good term, but yeah, this weekly candle basically filling in that volume inefficiency with no bottom wick. I just called it this weekly candle will create a bottom wick for that candle, so it took out all of that liquidity below there. And I'm almost going to go on a limb and say if we start flipping above 2042, this thing is going to go for last week's high to fill that wick. So even though I'm still bearish due to the fact that on the weekly time frame you can see we are breaking structure there. But again, there's that odd outside chance of us still going bullish. So just keep that in mind. Daily yesterday closing bullish. I would have however loved for yesterday's daily candle to do something like that, take out the previous daily low. We didn't get that, so at any stage can we do something like this on the day where we close bearish and continue this bearish order flow. But I'm almost going to go on a limb to say that I'm leaning towards the bull side today. However, only thing is the 80 is chalked currently where it's at. It would need to get above the 200. So trading above, perfectly testing the daily pivot, currently at Asia highs. And I almost want to say if we can start trading above Asia highs and we can start flipping bullish on the 80, there's the potential for that upside move. Otherwise, your shorts below the daily pivot and then below 2030. So very, very interesting day on gold. I'm just going to wrap up my analysis and then give it to Keeks. GU, I'm actually bullish now. We took out yesterday's high. We are pushing bullish. Key level to monitor going into the session 1.2622. 5 minute time frame. What is the 5 showing me? 80 is starting to make a little bit of a comeback here. Can we see the pound doing some damage here today? Nice clean move above. This is what I like. Asia has cleared. You see we weren't hanging around here. So one of two scenarios for me here. Either something like this for a continuation back to the session highs, or I'm going to look for something around these levels. Just one thing to consider already. This is the weekly high if I'm not mistaken. Let's quickly have a look. Yes. So remember, weekly highs, daily highs, there needs to be volume. If it's messing around here, we will be in and out of it. Last one is euro on the daily. Similar to GU, holding this key level down here, 1.0746. And I'm expecting a potential pullback all the way here. Even though we're still longer term bearish, you can clearly see the bearish order flow. We can come all the way back to retest this breakout level. We haven't really retested the other side of the 200 daily EMA. We tested it on the bull side. We haven't tested it on the bear side. So keep that in mind. And 5 minute, what do we have on the 5? 80 nicely starting to make its way bullish. And daily pivot all the way down here to that key level. And not as clean for me, Chad. So I'm not gonna go on the limb here. I'm just gonna wait for the open, and I'm gonna throw over to Keeks for him to finish up his analysis. Start Keeks.
All right, guys. So I'm glad Chris said that. As you guys can see, I'm actually sitting in a very neutral position today, purely going bullish. So we were talking a little bit about this yesterday, and what I'm looking at is we did close above that key level yesterday. So automatically, first thing we want to see us testing, holding, and trade back up. All right. I'm very, very similar. Obviously, guys, I trade key level to key level. So that's straight off the bat, that's what we're going to look for. Now we've traded down. The big thing is we want to see, have we faked out and can we regain this key level? Because two things are going to happen. Either we faked out and we can regain the key level and have that continuation, or this is going to be the fake out, and it was a case of we broke under, we retesting and holding and going to continue back down. So the problem I have with this trade at the moment, and why I'm saying neutral, is purely because we had a breakaway. Now, one thing you always learn about gold loves to break away and retest, always. You guys can see this, and that's the thing we always want. So for example, if we look here at the moment, breakaway, you never had your retest. So you broke away, came back all the way till you got your retest, rejected, and then it failed the next time. But it always loves that retest. You guys can see it all the time. Breakaway, came back for the retest, continuation. It absolutely loves it. So that's the only thing I'm a bit worried about with gold, is that we haven't had the retest. And before anyone says, no, that's not a break and retest on a higher time frame. That's a lower time frame. That would have been your entry if you got in there. But on the retest, that's not a retest on the higher time frames. So what I'm taking note of over here is on the 15, we basically traded down, having our low of the day and having that daily pivot tested. Now, I always talk to you guys, if you are going to have that expansive extension day, reversal, a lot of time you won't have a pivot and the EQ tested, because for example on gold, that's already a bit of a move in between them both there. So what I do want to see is we had Asia highs tested, came down, tested Asia lows, swept Asia lows, regained, tested Asia highs, holding, now coming for Asia lows. So I want to see what happens when we test Asia lows. Do we hold Asia lows this time? If so, I'm going to look to go long. Now, reason I say that is purely because dollar is having that bit of a pullback. I don't think it's a long-term trade. So understand that. I'm not saying long-term right now. You're not going to swing trade this. But I do think temporarily we'll be able to get that long. Again, when we go over to the 15, on the 15 minute, you guys will talk about the day count. So on Monday, this is actually a perfect setup. Monday, we had our false break reversal, taking out the low of last week. And then closing back above. So that's a perfect false break reversal day one. Day two, you literally didn't even take out your Asia lows, holding your Asia lows, and a continuation the whole day, London into New York. That's a perfect green setup day, so that becomes your day two. So day three, as we always talk about, it becomes your trigger day. So today, very, very simple. You do not want to be violating Asia lows. So if you look here, if we turn the sessions on, even if we come down and we test the daily pivot again and we hold this, that is fine. And we can still get those bars. That would just be the perfect entry. But the minute, if we even wick that Asia session out, you've invalidated it. The setup's no longer void. So again, because we are doing that, we want to see the continuation. This, in a nutshell, becomes the low of the day. So purely for myself today, I can tell you now, gold is going to be my focal point. I want to see if we can get these Asia lows, hold like we did over here. And if we can do something like that, that second retest, I will look to go long on gold. And I'll probably hold this trade the whole day, purely because there's not news that's really going to affect dollar or gold. So that's something I'm really going to look for today. Other than that, I must say I haven't even looked at my other pairs yet.
No, that's fine. You can.
So if I do see something else, I'll break them down for you guys. But I mean, Chris has given you a rundown. But straight as the bat, gold is my priority today.
Thanks, Keeks. Chad, we're about to take off here. Markets are in motion and markets are open. So round one, fight. Andy, why do I sound like a pilot today? Nothing's changed. Maybe not a bad thing, sounding like a pilot, because we are flying you guys through the London session here today. And also somebody asking, why do I use the 5-minute time frame? So if you've been, Joseph, if you've been here long enough, my brother, you will know that we want to try and get our entries as close to a certain level. And if I have to wait for a 15-minute candle and I want to, let's say for instance, I want to short from this level here, this 103.70. Now I need to wait three times as long for price to give me an entry trigger. And by that time, price could have moved 30, 40 pips. Where if I'm down on the 5-minute, again, like the one gentleman in the chat mentioned, price is fractal. So I've tested the 5-minute. You don't have to use the 5-minute. Again, everything we're doing here is our own trades. If it doesn't line up with what you're doing, please don't let us take you off course. This is the way that we trade. This is how we execute. So it is to get more price action on our screen visually, and to also to try and execute as close as possible to a key level. So I hope that makes sense to you, my brother. And Angelo, good morning. Minty Jabs, Oscan, Alkin, Chadwell the Force, good morning, my brother. Dylan Hansen, RG XTE. Alright, did I miss anybody? Chad, how are you guys feeling Wednesday? Again, I wouldn't say myself and Keeks chatted about this yesterday. It's not a slow week in terms of volatility. It's just a slow week in terms of getting in on positions. So waiting for certain retests that don't happen, one-sided movements, and again, nothing to force or nothing to rush. We can just literally be patient, wait for our setup, and execute as it comes. Keys, how was the rest of your birthday, my brother?
That was good, eh? Went out for a nice sushi dinner and stuff.
Hey.
Just chilled out and yeah, basically just relaxed.
Sushi
We'll
buffet.
do some more celebrate on the weekend. But no, actually, for once, didn't actually even do the buffet. I was like, you know what, I'm going to be a gentleman and just have the bougie sushi.
Hey. Sure. Cornelius, Vince. I humbly apologize for missing you, my brother. You are part of the furniture here, so don't even feel bad if I miss you. Like, you should feel bad if I ask where you are. But I know you here from the start, so beautiful to see you here. Minty. Yeah, sorry, my brother. Ricardo Vitali. Yolandi Stewart, have some ladies in the house today. Obviously these naughty ladies waiting for us to talk about Drake. Wrong place. Ladies, I hope you didn't see that, but anyway, how many ladies do you have in the house this morning? Technically there should only be like 6, 7 according to the analytics, but who's all the ladies in the house? I lost all the ladies just by that one comment. Keeks, you think offended? Anna D sent us a photo again, holding up 3. Anna D, you are that Anna D, eh? I will always remember Anna now as the 3-finger Anna. Sheesh, bro, we went quite hard with that authentication of a profile.
Yeah, I know we did. But we had to be 100% positive.
So it is that Anna. Yeah, Anna. I actually love that Anna was a great sport for doing that. So
yeah.
Keeks, in your opinion, do you think US City will create that bottom weekend US session or earlier?
US session. That's quite a... So if you look at where the areas of interest are, your daily pivot, EQ, even the weekly pivot, they are quite far down. And again, not a kind of smooth day of sailing on fundamentals. So I don't see these markets coming alive in that sense out of session. So most probably, probability wise, you will have that happen in New York session.
Somebody asking about German 30. Let's quickly look at German 30 weekly. Weekly is bullish. Clearly bullish. You can see a weekly breakout. So last week we would have been bullish. This week as well, already taking out a previous weekly high. Daily time frame as well, clearly bullish. Just a breakout continuation. You could pull back all the way here and still be bullish. 16,915, but definitely bullish. Ignore that. It's been weeks since doing analysis on German 30. 80 is bullish. Your Asia range is up here. There's that key level. So monitor this 200. Monitor this 200 level for potential longs. Otherwise, monitor this level here. So that is it, chat. Gents, maybe we should just let all the ladies chat here for a couple of minutes. Yeah, ladies, let me know who wants to come on as a guest. Anna, I don't know if you're keen. Any one of you guys that's maybe keen to join us as a guest one morning. A lot of testosterone on the stream, so could be good to get some females on the charts. Also chat a little bit about how it is being a female in this industry. Nana Melania is also a cornerstone of the chat, yeah. Yeah, ladies, let me know. Drop me an Instagram if you want to chat a little bit about your trading journey. We'll host you as a guest one. Amina, as always, Amina. Can't miss Amina. Chad, just waiting for that 15-minute shuffle. We've got some level. I know you're a lady, Amina. We've chatted on IG. EU is about ready to short. Beanie, my brother. Short. Just be very careful with your short. A mom of 5. Respect. I've got 2 kids, and it is a extra. It's a task, Chad. 2 kids. Difficult level from 1 kid to 2 kid is like exponential. Ultimokar. Beautiful. Yeah, ladies, get in touch with me. Send me a DM on Instagram. We would love to host one of you on the live stream. Look at GBP Australian dollar here. GBP odd, looking to go long. Just going to do a top down. Weekly is bullish. We've got this range all the way up to 1.9500. Daily, however, is a little bit chalked. I'm going to say you need to get above this level. This level right here for bullish continuations, and then 5 minute. 5 minute, very interesting. Cleared Asia highs, trading above the daily pivot. Yeah, this level here, my brother. What level? 9320. Yeah, 20 can also work. Otherwise, you could see a deeper pullback all the way back to the daily pivot, but monitor that zone right there. Chad will the force. Have to go, Chad. Meeting to attend. See you guys later. Beautiful, Chad. Drop a like before you leave. And for those guys that are in the chat, drop a like. Subscribe if you have not done so. And let's get those likes to 100. No reason why the chat can't pull us through to 100 likes. Keep up the good work, gents. Appreciate it. Rash 247 24/7. Once I start with my long runs for the race next year, I might also have a Rash 24/7. Chad. Nash short from daily open. Alright. Nila, did you only use key levels? Let me know. It's something that I haven't really applied myself to try and look at trading against the 80. But for instance, yesterday, the entire day, the 80 was on the wrong side. Because here we had a clean move. There was shit. Okay, but there's the shuffle gone. Okay, there's the break of structure. So half round number you could have executed here yesterday, but again 80 wasn't in line. So Nila, the big thing is a lot of times the 80 will keep you out of a trade like this potentially, but it's that thing of we need to weigh whether you want to go against the 80, remove it completely, or whether it balances out. Chris Market Bull, what run are you going to do? I'm going to show you. I'm doing the Addo 100 miler next year. It's an ultra trail marathon. So here's the race route and the profile. What's the elevation gain? I think the elevation, okay, 5.5 kilometers elevation gain. 37 hours to finish. So this is the race that I'll be doing next year. 100-mile ultra trail. 80 is a lagging indicator. Thank you for pointing that out, Turtle Trader.
Just in case you didn't know. Chris.
Yeah, flip. Just okay, but now I know. Shit, Chad. I thought this thing is showing me the future. If you think about it, even price is a lagging indicator because a candle needs to print for us to read it. But anyway, Turtle Trader, just kidding, my brother. Just check on the left hand of your keyboard. There, just next to your A, there's a caps lock. Just take the caps lock off, and then you can just press shift if you want to do a capital. Trokia, I can tell you it's not fun. Running 160 kilometers with 5.5 kilometers elevation. There's very little that's going to be fun. But that's the reason I wanted to do something that's challenging. Because if that alarm clock goes off at 5, you're not going to snooze that shit. You're going to know, fuck, there's 100 miles waiting for me in a couple of months. And I promise you drag your ass out of bed. Yeah, Milani, tell the Chad. Under the stream there's a like button. Let's drop a like. Well, I checked out YouTube of Andy, also your man, emotional and inspiring. Oh yeah, Andy, what a guy. Andy Steele Smith, what a legend. Yeah, Manti. Ultimately, we want to do hard things in life, and also if you've got children, you wanna inspire your children. You wanna have done something that they can look up to and say, "Flip, my dad did this," or "My dad did that." Like, you don't want to be a slouch and then expecting your children to excel in life, but the example you set is one of somebody that's lazy, no work ethic, no discipline. So it's sometimes bigger than ourselves. And that's also why we do what we do here, is to show you what consistency can do, and showing up every single day, setting an example, showing up when the viewer count is not where we think we should be, but there's no ego. Even if there was 50 people here, actually the day even when we had 8, we streamed like there were 1,000 people in here. We still gave it our best. We changed the lives of those 8 people. Alright, Chad, let's see what we do here with you.
Alright guys, keep in mind, so gold is at that area. I want to see what happens, but we will obviously, like I said, it can go all the way down to the daily pivot, but it cannot violate that Asia low. So if it goes to the daily pivot, we get a perfect entry, but we'll see if this plays out.
Consistency is doing the hard things over and over. 100%. Getting out of the comfort zone. Yes. I think the hardest ultra race after Ironman could be Comrades, and then after Comrades is obviously 100-mile foot race, like in the trails. Like, I don't think there's anything tougher than that. And I'm not built to run, guys. Keegan will tell you. This body was not designed to run. And if it's running, it was running with a rugby ball into people, but not 100 mile. So you gotta do some pain cave next year. Chad, this Friday, myself and Keegs. I think the title of the podcast is going to be 2Gs Open Up. We're going to be asking one another some personal questions, some fun questions, some deep questions, and I think you guys don't want to miss that. Because you know what the weird thing is, myself and Keegan have been spending so much time together, like in the office shooting content, but we've never had that sit down to like really get to know one another. And we're going to do that on the podcast for all of you to see.
All the juicy stuff.
Keegan said he's also going to expose some of his ex-girls. I'm kidding, Chad.
Sure.
I lost all of you.
Yeah.
James Bond, I'm going to tend to disagree with you. The Cape Epic is not worse than a one-day event. If you think about it, if you know how endurance sports work and you've got a lactate threshold that you operate at during those events, so that time of recovery, your body has got time to basically relegate some of that lactic acid. So even though you saw, the thing is with a one-day event that could take you 37 hours is at no stage are you recovering. You are purely doing work for, maybe it takes you 37 hours. You sleep deprived. You're trying to keep nutrition down. So a 5-day or epilogue event will never be as hard as a one-day event. Never. I can promise you now, I've trained 3 days in a row where I was training like 8-9 hours. Cycled, did a 20k run the morning on the Friday, did a 5k sea swim the evening, cycled 220 k's in the morning, came off the bike, ran a 15k, next day running 42 k's, then doing a 60k cycle, and I can tell you, no, a 5-day event will never be harder than a one-day event. I hope I don't offend you, James Bond, but that's just my personal opinion. Like I've put in big training blocks, like day after day, and even that little sleep that you get in the evening, you recover because you're training at your FTP. Chris, are you training to become? No, Neil, that was when I was doing Ironman. Now we put in some hours. Look, the Cape Epic is also an event I would love to do one day. The only thing for me is cycling is not that it's not that hard. Like it's tough. Like obviously there's a lot of elevation, there's technical bits in the Cape Epic, but I want to do it more for the experience of it. Sorry I'm late, but let's have a great day in the markets. Beautiful. Chris, you should look into getting what? A whole band. Getting a whole band. Chris, nou wat kyk jy? Ek nou terugkom, my krag was af. Ek wil gou jou analysis kyk. Op hierdie stadium wag ek maar net vir 'n retest. Ons moet sien wat die dollar gaan doen. Ek wil sien wat pond yen gaan doen. Ja, op hierdie stadium het ons nog nie regtig gemove nie. En dan pond USD. Ons moet sien wat ons hier by die Asia highs gaan doen. So 1.26118. Dat is waarna ons moet kyk. So ek wag maar net vir die korreksie. Sexy korreksie. A whip band. Yeah, the only thing is you don't get them in SA, like, and you can't even order them from the US, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I knew a friend that's got one, and she actually had to ask one of her US friends when they came down to visit to bring her one. But MS, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get me the Phoenix 7X, I think. The X or the S, I don't know. I don't know if the X. Dude, I don't know what the difference is. There's a S, there's a X. I know what the solar is, but I'm gonna need that for the GPS on it. Chad, almost at 100 likes. 2 more. Let's get those 100 likes. We're gonna do something here today. Actually, gonna do a giveaway for you guys just because. We should have actually done it yesterday for Keegan's birthday, so we're gonna get my boy here to throw down a number, and yo, my boys are going here on Drake. Mo, do you want to be added to the group?
Are you seeing stuff on Discord right now?
No, you can be added to the group.
No, we might have nearly messed things up, but we fixed it.
Like one thing.
Where? What did you guys do?
No, hold on. I can still see it.
Did Mo mess it up?
Wait. Yeah, there, it's gone, because they now you're the only one. They all be I don't know how to.
What did Mo do? Did he try to like sneak in there? Did he try to sneak into the Project 5130? Hey, brother, you can just ask, man.
I said I'll put him in, but now
Let's see. Let's try this one as well, right?
because for some reason we couldn't find the VIP thing, so we selected just like trader, and it brought every trader on the Discord into the group.
Oh yeah.
So we had to quickly disallow traders and now make him VIP and put him in. But he's in. The normal groups, yeah.
Shush. Nila, so you gonna be taking? I think this is weekly hours. No, it's not weekly hours. All right, Nila. May the force be with you, my brother. Weekly pivot, holding the daily R1. How far are we away from this R1? L11. No, it's too far for me.
Okay, let's see if we hold this daily pivot, guys.
How to get into VIP Beanie? It is only $1,000 once off, and you get lifetime access. You also get access to myself and Keegan's OnlyFans, where we share some very, very educational content. Keegs, you haven't posted on your OnlyFans in a while, eh?
No, it's been a while.
Okay. That is actually how we fund this entire operation. Keegan has been doing well. I'm still struck. That's why I'm starting to run the dad bod. I thought the older ladies would appeal to that, but no. Still looking for the young gun.
I think it's overseas where the dad bods are like the thing.
Jaden, bro, are you sorry, man, Chad? I just wanna quickly ask you, Jaden, are you the guy that commented all that shit on the Rydal video, and then you wanna still message me asking me for Vault Markets merch? If you're the same guy, are you fucking retarded, my dude? Like, is your brain working?
This one was asking. I think it was Jaden that was asking yesterday for Vault merch.
So he goes on and comments all that shit.
What did you comment?
No, bro, go check it. It's like, bro, Jaden, if it is you, I would actually like to give you a fucking clap against your head, my brother. So please, my guy, like, don't go and comment that shit. Like, honestly, go check the comment on the Rydal thing, like, bro.
Like on YouTube or on what?
Yeah, on YouTube, like. And then he still wants to ask for merch, bro. I will merch my fist into your head. And I apologize, Jaden, if it's not you, but if it's you, my brother, you know where my office is. Come chat to me. I'll show you what merch is.
Well, there was a Jaden that said yes now. I don't know if he deleted his messages or if you deleted it.
Go check those comments quickly. Go to Rydal.
On our video.
Yeah, on our interview with Rydal on our channel.
The podcast video.
Yeah, go check the comments and then you go check there. Like, why, dude? Like, Clinton, you know what pisses me off? When people say stuff like, oh, we got Rydal for the views, and the first podcast we did, we said we want to get Rydal on here purely due to the fact that what he's doing is admirable, it's honorable, it is helping the community. Secondly, it inspired me because I've been following Rydal since the days he had like 12 followers on Instagram. That man made a video that was chalked, but I followed him since literally the beginning of Rydal Fix. I was there. And seeing how he grew his channel, seeing how he put in the effort. So that is why I wanted to get Rydal on. Not for the views, dude. Like, if we wanted views, we can do paid ads on YouTube. We can do a lot of things if it's for views. I would have been in Joburg already on Top Trader SA if I was concerned about views. So the views don't mean anything to me. What means something to me is what we're doing here and you guys in the community. Like we said, we're not here to challenge anybody. We're not here to compete with anyone. We're purely here as a collective, as a community, trying to be better in trading, in life, in business, whatever it is. We also trying to extract from you guys. So yeah, Dorito, absolutely.
I see this little idiot, yeah.
Did you check those comments?
I ain't no brother of yours.
Yeah, bro, like, and then he's like, oh, can I get merch? I wanna buy merch. And I'm like, my guy, are you clinically dumb?
But is this the same guy now?
That's why I asked. That's why I said
Mr. Festix. Leave the kid alone, Chris. Oh,
Mr. Festix, is this
the scammer himself?
No, man, I think that's a fake account. Is this the Wish version of DJ Khaled from Cape Town? No, man, that can't be the real Festix. He's a pussy. The real one.
He's got you blocked and everything. He's not going to come on the stream.
Let's see if it's a real face sticks. Unblock me on all of your platforms. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, definitely the Wish version of Khaled. I actually think Khaled's in better shape than Mr. Festix. Mr. Krispy Kreme Festix. Let's see. Mr. Festix, go and block me. Let's see if it is the real Festix. I don't even know what his profile is though. Somebody wait, let me see. Man, I think somebody's trolling it. It can't be. Oh, Mr. Festix. Guys, you must actually thank Mr. Festix because he kicked off Rydell's career as a scam exposer. If there's ever a blueprint of how not to do things, it's doing things like Clint Fester did it. That's why I say you don't have to look for the best, just look for the worst, like Clint Fester, and do the opposite of everything he did.
Yeah, guys, just saying here that gold trade is invalid. Asia lows have been swept.
Yeah, Clint will be gone already. Clint, you know where our office is. Let me just share the pin. Fly down to P. Come show me Clint Fester. Oh, Clint. No, man, I think it's the... wait, let me just share. How do I share this pin?
Oh, yeah, is that Jaden? It is the same one there, because now it's Jaden April. That's literally what his name was now. Why you blocked me? Send the Addy. This kid's gonna get his flipping head rocked.
Wait. Let me see if I can...
Bro, we can live stream us beating your ass.
Wait, Jaden, wait, here it is. Jaden, my brother. No, man, Neil, don't tell me.
Oh, man, guys.
Come on, Neil. There's
Neil's like the policeman, yeah.
Yes, the Neila. Jaden, I think you can still see the stream.
Yeah, you can still see.
Yeah, Jaden, there's the address. 189 Cape Road, Mole Park.
We're waiting for you, brother.
Come show me, Jaden.
I'll give you. How's this for a deal? If you can even land a shot, we'll give you merch.
Nee man, Nila, kom ons hou hom nou vir Jaden in die chat. Chad, here's the thing though. People that talk a lot, the loudest talkers in the room, they ain't gonna do shit. The guys that are quiet, trust me, I had friends, like ruthless friends, and they didn't talk. But when the push came to shove, there wasn't holding back. So let me tell you one thing. People that talk a big game and people that talk a lot, like my boy Jaden there commenting shit there, he won't even come to the office.
No chance.
I'm not even losing sleep about the guy. The guy that's sitting there quiet, not saying anything, that rocks up here and wants to throw down. That's the guy where you're gonna need to throw down hard. You're not gonna. You need to make sure that we always said it like when we were younger. That first shot, kicks needs to be the hardest, and you've got trouble if the guy's not decked after that shot.
Well, we used to always say when we'd go out and we get into fights, our old go-to thing was I said to guys, I'll give you the first shot. I'll give it to you. Because if you don't put me down that first shot, yeah, you're in trouble. Then you're in trouble.
I was the opposite. I was the guy that didn't talk. Like very, very quickly. Like I didn't even. Maybe some of the guys could have decked me, but I didn't ask questions. Like I just threw down straight. It wasn't like Yo Tani, Sissy, Sinachi. It's down, throwing down.
The
straight.
only time I've done, like, if you want to say that aspect, was you can ask Caitlin. I was just in a pissed off mood, and we were out in this Oaks, like irritating me, bumping us, and I turned around and I just said to the guy, like, listen, bump me one more time, and it was that typical
boom,
push.
Dick.
Now I headbutted the shit out of this man. This man drops. Turned around and just carried on with my life. One thing, bro, if you got a big head, you flip and use that thing. I'll break your nose.
I've never headbutted.
I must say the first time you did it does hurt. The first time.
Really?
Yeah.
But listen, you can do damage with a little headbutt.
Yeah.
I think I told you the story that one New Year's where Elsaby, my wife, till this day would say she didn't hit me with a bottle, but bro, I promise you, Chad, we had a New Year's event in Stilbaai, and we were actually some of the band members from Jack Parrow was there as well, like in our circle there. Because my one mate's cousin was friends with Jack and them. So guys threw an empty brandy bottle like into our crowd where we were chilling, and it like almost knocked the one guy out. And we checked around and we saw where it came from. And you know when you're young, that ego thing, like you wanna get involved in stuff now. And we go up. And we still, Tian still asked the guys, like, listen, did you guys throw that empty brandy bottle into our gathering there? And the one oak's like, yeah, but you too big of a POES to do anything. Sure, my dude, that brawl happened there. People crying that evening, Chad. Like after the event, like they didn't get me to any shots on my face, but from my ears back, it felt like I was stung by like 1,000 bees. Yeah, the oaks were cheap, my bro. My head was bumped, almost like, you know, what's her name's face, Driscus. The back of my head looked like that, bro. They mauled the back of my head.
Yeah, guys, just to answer. So my Asia highs are 2035 87, and my Asia lows are 2034 220. Well, just 2034 20. But yeah, Jordan, if you want to know the gold analysis, just go back and watch it this morning, brother. We were looking for buys, but based off the day setup, day count rules, but that was invalidated. So not saying it won't play out, but off of that confluency, it's invalid now. So we'll just see what happens. But we are in a kind of neutral position for the day.
Chad, I've got my alert set on GU. EU, as mentioned, it's a little bit chalked for me due to the fact that the 80, not the 80, daily pivot all the way down here. We've taken Asia highs now. Pound, yen, just way too far from this level. I'm going to monitor that retest there. DXY also still in the middle of the Asia range, also flat on the day. If you go on a daily candle, literally only down 0.03%, so I haven't really moved as of yet. So got our alert set, and then also UJ, I'm actually going to monitor this 148 level, and if we get a break of structure here, I'm potentially going long. Keeks, you bullish, bearish on UJ?
UJ, I'm bullish.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I know we actually had. I think we realized we had a quite a big sell-off yesterday.
yeah.
But I am still bullish, yeah.
148.062, 148.062, break of structure. Alright.
Keegs, were you ever part of the infamous the Braz gang in PE back in the day? They were like Braz. So yes, I was. My boy Tian, Ali, all of us, yeah. Sean, yeah, we were. Jean, Thomas. Not something I'd like to say proudly, but yeah. Yeah, but bro, wait. Oh, Jordan, how old are you, bro? That you know about this? Yeah, Scott. Oh, my boy Curtis. Yeah, how did you know about this? Wait, how old are you? Like my age?
26,
26, yeah, okay. I must say, and the guys will always know, that's kind of why I fell out with them, was I didn't really go on the way they did. Yes, I loved fighting, but that was about it. Everything else they got involved in, I didn't want to be a part of that. Still our chummies with the guys, but yeah.
GJ, I'm liking the long. However, I would have loved to get the long from here. So I'm going to say we need to key level UJ and, okay, let's just check here, Chad. We might try the longs again here today. GU, I just need to run to the toilet real quick to... What did you say the other day? Slap the sirloin or what?
Swing a sirloin.
Swing a sirloin. My boy Drake was swinging back loins, my bro. Talking about, I'm swinging a little lamb choppy there. My boy Drake. Chad, anyways, I'm gonna quickly run to the toilet. I'll see you guys now. Over to Keeks. Keeks, where's your Discord, my brother?
My Discord?
Yeah, I must just share the...
It's open. Yeah, it is there.
Okay, I just need to restart it.
It's choked again.
Yeah, it's choked, my bro. Let's start it again. Alright, just mute that mic and I started it again for you. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, chat, see you guys now. Just gonna run off.
The stream is still running. Oh my word, I don't know why this thing keeps cutting off like that. Keeks, we had a mutual friend back in the day, but I removed myself from those gentlemen because every jaw was tuned into a brawl. Castro's, White Eye, Beer Shack was just Fight Club. Yeah, bro, so then, yeah, you understand what I said. Like, I just got to a point I didn't agree with what the things were. And like I said, obviously all we did was fighting, which we had in common. But yeah, then yeah, you understand what I'm talking about. Keeks, you know Gareth and Graham DeFoss. Yeah, I played rugby with them. Still friends with him today. I'm gonna say Graham I haven't seen in a while, but Gareth I actually see like quite often. Obviously he's still out and about all the time, but yeah, do know them. Drake was nothing on me in terms of lot size. Morning guys, I'm a bit late today. They're still my friends too, yeah. So do you just know them, or were you at St Andrews, Ruben?
Curly, that's what all the dudes are telling themselves. Drake has got a lot. Drake has so many things on us, my dude. Drake, absolutely. Chris, is die Zoom van 5:31, 1 uur of 12:30? I think I scheduled it for, give me 1 second, I think for 1, just to give myself and Keegan a chance just to quickly have a meal. And also we don't know how long the stream is going to be, so I also don't want to rush the stream. Let me see, what did I say there? 1 o'clock. I scheduled it for 1. Dylan, it's sus, my bro. It is. I actually wanted to take the week off. Nah, bro. Did you see on Confessions SA Geeks? I was actually just there for the comments. One guy's like, bruh, my girlfriend saw the video and she's like, why is yours not as big? And then the comment section, the oaks are like, bro, don't stress. Luckily she didn't say yours is fine, the big one's it. Nah, bro, like the comments. What is your time there? We currently 9 minutes to 11. We GMT plus 2, if you were wondering. GMT plus 2. Alright, Chad. GU starting to consolidate here. I think as soon as we get this break above here. EJ as well, I'm liking the fact that we're holding this pivot. We've got this key level right here. GJ is a little bit extended already. Whoever took that, and then UJ as well. I'm considering longs once we break this, because then we're holding this 148. And if you look at it from a daily perspective, remember I said we're just waiting for that pullback. So let's see if we can catch UJ here. So quite a bit to look forward here today. EJ potential setup, GU, EU a little bit chalked for me. I don't know where I would try and take this from, but let's see. Brandon Wilson was a beast back in the day. Knocking out. I knew his dad, like we grew up with with Fabian and them. Fabian literally lived down the street from us, so I saw him grow up as well. Yeah, Desh, yes. So what I'm looking for is, here's that round number. Also the moving averages are converging here. So as soon as I get a break here, something like this, I'm gonna execute longs. So that is the idea here. Any candle closure like that, and we're gonna execute long on this. Keeks, was Brandon did he knock the Owens?
Yeah, no, Brandon was a beast.
Really?
Yeah, he's still fighting today now. Does EMA.
But the one amateur fight I saw of him, he like gassed himself in
No,
1 minute.
Yeah, like I say, I'm not saying the man's going to UFC.
Yes, that man came out and he was like emptying the tank in the first minute of that fight. No, Minty, the bare knuckle is ridiculous. I'm still holding GJ for a long. Bright projects, my only thing is you would have wanted to get it closer to this level. So if you caught it here on this break, I don't know on which break you caught it, that's already 11, 14 pips. So you've got very little to manage with. So not a bad trade though. You've got the weekly pivot, that round number as your advantage point. But not something I would ideally want to get involved at that extended. Let's check here. EJ, UJ. What is that? Okay. Chat, I'm looking at Euro. Just want to check the hourly here real quick. Alright, hourly closing in the next 5 minutes. Let's see what we can get here. Euro GBP, let's just see who's the weaker one between the two. Yeah, Euro reversing. Okay, Euro is the weaker one. Definitely the weaker one. So we would be looking to rather buy GU than EU. And technically we should be looking to rather buy GJ than EJ, but EJ is giving us that setup, and then UJ as well. I might even go for UJ, chat. I hope it's not the wrong choice here this morning, purely due to the fact that we've got this nice big psychological number here. So UJ, as soon as we close on this 5, I'm gonna go for a chat. So get UJ ready. We could be executing in the next, 3 minutes. Just want to see the hourly real quick. What are the bottom wicks like? 10 pips. Alright, this one, yeah. 8. Okay. Sorry, chat, I don't want to execute on the close of an hourly candle, so okay, we anyways need to first clear that level. EJ. Let's just look here. 10, 7. Chat, get UJ and EJ ready. I just want to see if we can get some type of pullback on either of them. So UJ and EJ. Let's check here. UJ? Alright, Chad, UJ looking beautiful. UJ looking like a banger. What is EJ doing? Is EJ running away? No. Alright, Chad, UJ. I guess it's going to be UJ. Yeah. Just needs to chill out a little bit here. Okay, chill it for us a little bit. Yeah, Chad, I'm just going to wait for literally a pullback on this next 5-minute candle to here somewhere. And then I am going to execute on UJ purely due to the fact that the hourly is going to close in 34 seconds. And you can see that none of these candles really did not have a top or bottom wick. This one didn't have a top wick. But I just want to get it a little bit closer to this 148. So nice break of structure. EMAs are bullish. Holding the 148. Still bullish on the week. So let's see. Just going to wait for this candle to close. Just going to wait for a nice little pullback somewhere here. Somewhere there, and once we get that pullback, I'm going to execute because the hourly just closed. So let's just wait. Let's see if we can get a nice little pullback to here. Get a nice solid entry here. I've got it here on. You cannot tell me that that is an hourly pullback. All right. I thought so. Is that the pullback? No ways. Come on. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Gotta get a pullback on this 5, Chad. It's the opening of a new hourly. Bro, literally pull back to here. All we awesome. Like no way that you're creating a 1 pip hourly bottom wick. Like 1 pip. Come back. Okay, Chad, I executed long.
Execute on it.
Yeah. Executed long right here. And stop loss is 20 pips. And I'm gonna go for this key level 148.30, 24 pips. So let's see. There's that pullback we were waiting for. 20 pips stop, and we are going for 148.30. Okay, let me just set my stops here.
Oh, there's your pullback now.
No, don't reverse now. Like we just asked for a pullback. What is this thing doing now? Yeah, so Chad, 148.30. Okay, just want to set my stops. Okay, Chad, very, very simple setup here for me. Weekly time frame, if you look at the weekly, weekly closed bullish last week. Massive bottom wick taking out the previous weekly low. Closing bullish above this previous weekly resistance area right there. And then if you go down to the daily, I showed this to you guys yesterday, where I said we now created a new high right here. This is a new high being created, and at any stage can we pull back, even back to 147.36. But ultimately today could be the day where we now continue to go and create a new weekly high and have a daily candle closure like that. Reason I like that idea is because look how we took out a previous daily low and the candle already flipped bullish. And then the lower time frames was the key for me, with the 80 pushing firmly bullish all the way, now trading above the 200, trading above the 148. We tested that, we've held Asia highs, so the big thing here for me is this 148 level, and any closures below here. So if we get a candle closure like this, I would chalk the trade. If we get a candle closure like that, I will kill the trade immediately, because that means that this closure above 148 is not sustained. This closure above the moving averages is not sustained, and that means that this was purely the fake out to continue lower. But again, UJ, GJ, EJ all correlated, all of these pairs creating session highs in their own respective sessions. So UJ is the one lagging, barely creating a session high. So that is the idea there. In a risk management scenario, any closures below here back inside of the Asia range, and I will scrap the idea and we will move on. But let's see. So very simple. And also this 200 EMA, we need to monitor that. Advantage point here for me is the daily pivot 148.18. That's where we will most probably go break even, and then I'm going to try and extend it a little bit further to that key level to the upside. So let's see, GU failing at this key level, DXY is starting to come back into the range, I think about to flip bullish on the daily. Let me see, yeah, literally about to flip on the daily. And let's see UJ, if UJ can do some work here for the boys today. Mo, if you are watching, I hope you entered as well, my brother.
Is this trade gonna turn around here for you, Chris?
Are you bullish on UJ? Bearish?
Bullish.
As long as we hold the 148, are we going B at the daily pivot? Yes, Nila. I almost want to say the major key for me here was the 148 above everything else. Then secondly, we had EMA, and not the ideal buy scenario, buying from Asia high with Asia low still intact, but These levels are usually quite big, your round numbers and half round numbers. So let's see. 148 is the key level we need to hold. We can't mess around here at this level. You can see here previously, this was pre-market when we came here. That could have faked out traders 8:45 if you tried to long this breakout here. Came all the way back into the range, nice deep pullback. And again, if we get anything like this here, you kill the trade, because then price is literally going to mirror what happened here. So the difference here though is we tested it, we held that test, and we broke higher. What is GU doing? What are you looking at on gold, Keegs?
I wanted to see we did Asia lows, which we invalidated, and basically now I just want to keep seeing what happens at that daily pivot, because that looks like our area of interest in between daily pivot and Asia lows.
I can't really.
Did you enter, EJ?
Yeah, I still asked. Did you enter? You can enter now. You're gonna get a better entry than me. It's only gonna be 3 pips better though, but 3 pips is 3 pips, my brother. Alright, Chad, let's see. Let's see what we can do. UJ, just do the work. Don't play around with us. don't play games here with us. Like, why are you playing here with the Chad? Making the Chad nervous.
So the guys feeling the pressure, but yeah.
Keys, my bro. I'm feeling the pressure. Bro, the markets are moving so slow. We might need to go over to crypto at one stage, or Nifty.
Nifty 50. I swear I am gonna go trade Nifty for once, just for like shits and gigs.
I don't even know what broker you're going to use to trade it.
What would it be? What would it be under? We just search Nifty 50.
Yeah, Nifty 50 brokers. I don't think IBKR has it.
Okay,
Oh, they
well,
should be.
We don't have it, so I can't go.
No, we'll. Yeah, Chad, the big one for me on UJ is purely this level. That is what makes or break this trade. The 148. Not really the Asia highs, not concerned with that. It's literally the 148. That's the only, I almost want to say the anchor of this position. And then also us being relatively close to this key level. And again, I'm not an SMC trader, but there's imbalance, or let's call it a correction that needs to come into this zone. So even if we continue bearish, the expectation would be for price to at least pull back into this zone here. Because look at this, yesterday when we broke through that level, we didn't really retest it. So that is the expectation, at least at a minimum, to come back to this level, to come and retest it. And then if sellers are going to come in, they'll most probably come in there to take price lower, or this could have been the weekly low formed here on a Wednesday reversal. You had basically 2 days. Is it 2 days? 1 day. Actually, 1 day pullback. And also, yesterday's high didn't take out the previous high. So that's not a valid swing low formation for me. But let's see. Yes, dude, I don't know why the markets are. Okay, I know why they're slow. There's no major fundamental drivers, but the volume is low. This thing is literally up only 8 pips on the day. We haven't really moved.
Hey, how's the trade looking there, Chris?
Facing some manipulation here, Keegs.
Manipulation.
Manipulation station.
The market makers and the entities are against you.
Shish. Let me just manifest some candles here, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me just manifest. Okay, next 5 minute. 5 minute after that. And then the third one. The TP smacked. Alright. That's the manifestation candles. Ready to rip this buy side liquidity. Alright, Chad, we entered on this one. So literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is our manual time exit right here. So if we are still in this range by the time this candle prints here, we exit the trade. So once this 5 minute candle here, 25 minutes to 12 closes, and we're still in this range, we kill it. So that is our manual time exit on the trade.
Hey, here we go. Isn't this is the guy that came in there trying to tune us? The Two Brothers Capital.
Wait. After
Looks like your haters are, yeah, and these idiots.
Let's see. After a large range day, wait for New York open. London will consolidate most of the time.
Neil was the one that policed them. Neil, is it these guys? If Neil's still here.
Could be. Two brothers, could be.
I just remember the something Brothers Capital. It was him and his boy. I think it was Connor. I always think of that, hey, like these guys absolutely hate us, but they here to watch the stream every day.
Nah, but we love everybody. we love all of you guys.
Okay, you apparently just don't like Jaden.
No. My thing though was the entire vibe with having Rydell on was positive, and all of the feedback was positive, and then you have the one guy that has to be that guy, and that's not an issue for me. The issue for me is then almost trying to dick ride on stream, and then in my IG DMs like, oh Chris, can I get VM merch and this merch, and I'll even pay for it. And it's like, bro, but you I don't know, like, why do you comment that type of stuff then? Rather say like, hey guys, great podcast, really enjoyed it, big ups to you guys, like stay strong, whatever. But now you have to sow that negative vibe. Like, no, my dude.
Yeah, well, hold on. Just the way he's going. Okay, if it is you, because the way he is asking, that's what I said, bro. I don't know if it is you that I'm thinking of, but the name just clicked ringing a bell here. And you're saying you never disrespected me. Firstly, I was chilled. You and you and Jevon started going at it. But Dorito is even saying that, yeah, these are the same guys that started cucking on the New York stream. Yeah, if I remember, that's the thing where you were coming on saying how you and your boy will out live trade me any day of the week and we are jokes and all of this. So I don't know how that's not being disrespectful. And one of you still dropped the P word, and that's when Neil kicked you guys.
Did I drop the P word?
Yeah, they were tricking us. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it wasn't
Sure.
them. Hold on, if Jeb's here. Was
Did you see what they did? They made a video about it.
who these guys?
Yeah,
Is it them?
they made a video on their YouTube.
Okay, well let's go check this out.
Okay, so go to the channel.
They want to make
Geeks,
a
we
video
really
about us.
now we,
Click on the thingy.
you know, you start making waves when guys are doing videos on you.
Let's go see this.
Hey,
It's so funny, man, how he's making so much profit in capital, but
Two Brothers Capital, the 11 subs. Now where did he tune us?
go to one. Go to their videos.
Yeah,
The live sessions. Their live sessions.
this one.
A live session in the trade. Yeah, click there. So he says that it's live execution, but it says that he's already in the trade. Very live execution. Okay, fast forward a bit more.
did he talk about kicks?
Oh, hold on. Wait, what? Let's see it. There you go, Keegan. Well done, buddy. That's $12,000 in 2 weeks.
Sheesh, and you're on a stream, my brother.
Using bullshit RCT. Wait, where's the 12,000? This man's just being like, there's 12. Where did he show 12,000?
So go back, but you see,
No, man.
Oh,
Chad,
wait, no, there he's putting it up at the bottom.
Yeah, for vibes. What's going on?
No, bro, I'm just looking at this.
No,
Account balance, 12,000. Okay, so what?
with trading.
Yeah.
All right, Chad.
Oh, yeah.
Chad, again, we're not here to fight anybody.
I'm not
We
saying
let-
fine, but
No,
just
no,
don't
I'm-
come here and now say you didn't disrespect. You literally made a video.
No, I just mean like we here for the vibes, Chad. Like, don't like rather add value.
Oh, wait, there. You can't trade. Do
Where?
this live.
Who's that?
This is his message he's typing. I did this while commenting in your chat. This is hilarious.
Chad, things are getting wild. Yeah, things are getting wild.
I did this while commenting in your chat. We are, and there. Okay, well you can't spell. And there's two of us. Two brothers.
I think Jev is stirring this because
Capital.
they have like 11 subs. How does Jev know?
I think he just went to go check them out.
Okay. You don't think Jev is stirring the Jev? I think Jev is stirring the pot here, my bro.
You know my one thing. You know how, for example, I can tell you now his trades absolutely bullshit
Yeah.
because firstly you trade on a 1 minute, and you're showing me trading view. You're just saying I sold yeah. Okay. Like, what does that mean? Because again, this is all paper trading. This isn't MetaTrader. This isn't.
Listen here, for Two Brothers Capital, I really respect anybody that trades live. I don't know if it's a 3-minute video, so I don't know how you execute it live on that. But yeah, take some inspiration, be diligent, stream live every day. Don't say you're going to start live streaming and then you stream one day, then you don't stream. Like there's so many people that need good education, and if you've got the ability to live stream and you've got the skill, do it. Like there's so much that we can provide to the community. So I wasn't on that stream. I don't know the backstory, but here's my thing. Focus on what you can do well, and again, our streams, we're not here to attack anybody. We're here on our own accord. These trades we're taking, it's our trades. It's trades that we take live on our accounts, on our simulated capital accounts. But if you've got the ability and you can teach for free and you can stream whatever, do it. Like, I will support that, but please don't come onto a stream trying to attack people. And again, we've never said there's a right way or a wrong way of trading. There's literally, it's you against yourself and the market. Like, if you use the EMA's crossing or whatever and you figure out the way to be profitable, great. We're not here to police any strategy. That is the beauty of trading.
Or beats where none of those accounts are live. Just throwing it out there before my two brothers. As I said, Chris can say what he wants to now. We say we're not choosing violence, but you come to our channel, take it on. Trust me, you've chose violence with me.
Alrighty, Chad. Need to see this 5-minute candle close. I just want to see how the 15 closed. 15 closed bearish, taking out the previous 15 low. We still have this 148 again. That is the only level I'm concerned with, is this 148. As mentioned, if we cannot hold the 148, I'll chalk the trade, but while we hold above it, cannot do anything at this stage. So 148, our key level, and as long as we hold the 148, I'm more than happy to hold onto this trade. So let's see. Barely holding on to that 148 level. So we'll see. GU starting to move now back above this level. There's that break of structure. I want to actually get bullish on this if we can break the session highs. And let's see. Yen pairs taking a dive here. EJ back inside of the range. UJ back at this level. So let's see. Literally, I have 2 more candles. If we can't get away from here, 30 minutes inside of a range, and I will kill it. So there's 2 ways how we can exit this trade. Either we close bearish below the 148 level, something like this, and I'll manage my risk. Or we can even close bullish within this range here, and I'm also going to kill the trade. So one of 2 things need to happen. The bulls either need to step in or the bears need to take control here. And if we close below here, we are done with the trade idea.
That would be where the ultra-dustman would come in. Equation-wise, the first thing to do is to consider time as officially ended. We work on the other side of time. We bring them here through either isotope, teleportation, transmolecularization, or better still, teleport the whole planet here through music.
3 minutes, Chad. Let's see if this can flip bullish. If not, we are killing the trade right here. Minus 7.9. But 3 minutes left. Let's see. Let's see if we can hold this level. Keeks gold. Nothing on gold for you, my brother.
Nah, not taking anything now.
2 minutes. All right.
Are you still in your UJ trade?
Yeah. Literally just waiting for this candle to close. Either needs to flip bullish, or if it closes here, bearish, killing it. Okay. Going back to where's two capitals? Yeah. So Chad, here's the thing. We're not here to fight with any other guys that's trying to do work for the community. We're not here to try and be egotistical about anything. I don't know why you would attack 3 people that basically come here every single day on time, doing stuff for free. Right after the stream, we're gonna eat our lunch. Then we're gonna start with the Project 5130, the first official day. Again, there's nothing that we're doing where we're trying to harm the trading community. So I don't know why you would come onto the stream trying to attack us. Like, it makes absolutely zero sense. Alright, Chad, GU making that move. Was there any GU news? Is this going to be a runaway again today? Like yesterday? Alright, Chad, UJ closing in 21 seconds, 18 seconds. If we close like this, I'm chalking the trade. So literally 10 seconds, or we're going to get a pullback. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Chad, kill the trade right here. Killed the trade right there. And here's the thing. Killed it right there for minus 7.8 pips. Let me just do this real quick. Give me a second. So here's the thing. Remember what I said? If we get something like this copied over to the right, very likely you can see the same movement of price. So still bullish on it. Still not looking for sells. The 80 has been diverging all the way from yesterday. So if you look at this, you can clearly see that all of this is still technically corrective. The 80 is still pointing to the upside. And at any stage, can we start making our way back up to these highs? Because there was that impulsive move after the news event. And all of this is still corrective. We are now technically within this range. This is a tiny little range that we're trying to break out of. And we can even go deeper to that weekly pivot. I don't think we tested that weekly pivot. This was Friday, yeah. So we have not even tested the weekly pivot yet. But where the heck is my... Okay, there's it. Minus 7.8 pips. Basically back at the daily flip now. So daily flip bearish, flip bullish, and right back in the middle. GU, let's quickly look at GU. Alright, GU doing what it did yesterday. Somebody in the chat sent me this setup here, and I also mentioned to them, me and Mo were actually sitting in the office, had alerts set here. And the reason I think it was Monray, And the reason I said I wanted to wait for a retest is purely due to the fact that earlier in the session we had 2 rejections there. Then this was literally pre-NYSE. We had another rejection. Then after NYSE we had, well, this was also pre-NYSE. We had another rejection. And then we had the break above. And for that reason, I told Mo I need to wait for a retest. I cannot take this breakout continuation here. I can't take that breakout continuation because we haven't held a retest here. Just ran away. And it seems like we are literally doing the exact same thing here. Why did I not take this breakout continuation here? Because purely due to the fact we have not held this daily R1. You can see here daily is bullish, but again, this has been the market these last couple of weeks, actually last 2 weeks. You've got your idea and it just runs. So we'll see. There's that key level. If we can get a retest on that key level a little bit later, again trading above the R1, most likely going to go for that R2, and then also that R2 is the half round number. So let's see what's happening at DXY keys. Check the terminal there if anything came out here. DXY just absolutely dying now.
Obviously, I just have to disconnect from our call though.
Oh no, it's fine. Nolan, I agree. I think the market is still trying to digest last week. And last week was massive. So I know guys like Two Brothers, they spam people's channel hoping to gain subs and followers. Keeks also proved why people say ICT followers are like gold. Anyways, Chads, we were struggling traders for many years. ICT saved us just here for inspiration. Look, nothing wrong with ICT, but I already told you the biggest fundamental thing that ICT bases his ideas off, that Tuesday creates the high or the low of the week. 70, he's not saying like low probability. This I've watched all of ICT's content, Two Brothers Capital. Every single concept there is from ICT. So firstly,
yeah, so there's nothing on the terminal.
Okay. So firstly, Two Brothers Capital, am I correct when I say Tuesday 70% of the time creates the high or the low of the week? I just want to quickly have Two Brothers Capital confirm here for me. Sorry, I need to ask this question quickly. Two Brothers Capital, just let me know. Is that not the truth when I say that? That is what ICT said. Yes, okay. If it fits the weekly profile. If you go and watch his videos, he's not talking about if it fits the weekly profile. He talks in general. Tuesday, 70% of the time. He never said it's subject to the weekly profile. So, firstly, that entire myth is debunked. If you go here, and this is also a student of RCT that just said, listen here, I want to go and test it. And there you can clearly see that it's more likely that on a Monday and a Friday, 28 and 29% of the time, the high or the low of the week will be formed on a Monday and on a Friday. I know there are 7 weekly profiles, my brother, but I'm saying the entire thing about, if you look at it, what he teaches, the fundamental crux of what it teaches is that 70% of the time. And again, you can't trade all of the profiles. The majority of ICT traders trade the market maker buy model and sell model. You can't really trade the news model because it's like, I've seen the news model fail so many times, the seek and destroy pattern, all of that. So there's a lot of bullshit in what ICT teaches as well. This Asia range, this is an ICT concept that I use, and credit to him for basically identifying the true Asia range, but the rest of his stuff very seldom work. And again, it is just purely, again, risk management and probability. So you can trade the Judas swing, you can trade the silver bullet, you can trade whatever you want. It just comes down to probability. Because here's my thing, if he developed the algo wise, everyone's still losing, then technically those patterns should play out perfectly, which they don't. If you've got the framework for the algo, then you should be trading like the algo. Am I not correct in saying that? Because then you technically have the blueprint for the algo. So why don't you have a 100% win rate?
I'm just waiting for him now to tell you he does have a 100% win rate.
Takes 6 years to learn the algorithm. So you're telling me it takes you 6 years to learn 7 weekly profiles? Is that what you're telling me?
And then, so no, it says it takes 6 years and then you're untouchable. Then you'll have the 100% win rate.
This is what I don't understand. So people are telling me 7 weekly profiles takes you 6 years to learn. And it's not the 6 years where you learn the 7 weekly profiles. In that 6 years, you're actually learning how to discretionally trade. That is actually all that's happening. You've seen so many price action in front of your eyes. You become a discretionary trader, not an ICT trader. All of the concepts. Hey, my brother.
You can entertain this, Chris. I don't have time for this clown.
So how many profiles are there? Did you not just say there's 7? Chad, I'm just asking the question, like we have to be real here. If there's 7 profiles in ICT, how can it take you 6 years to be profitable? But anyways, yeah, we'll see how ICT. I think ICT could either be completely off social media by the end of the year. He made some very bold statements on Twitter with the Robins. So 11,000%, Larry Williams. Let's see, he's trading in the NQ future, in the futures section. So actually want to see. Let's quickly go here. I think it's a bold move. It's almost like putting all of your chips. Let's check the standings. I think Matt is still. I think Matt. Oh, Matt dropped. Sheesh. So Eugene from Germany up 142%. Kelly Wallace 92. And then the FX Patrick Neal 29.6%. He's won it a few times. Patrick Neal. He's always there in the mix.
I came in here and I wanted to come choose violence, but I'm not gonna.
No. We're keeping it clean and lean, yeah. Did you want to come and...
No,
It's just his comment said it takes 6 years to learn the ICT algorithm. Now my thing is, if the information is so potent, why does it take you 6 years to actually understand it? Whereas I did one Google search and I found exactly what he spoke about and I implemented once. So it didn't take me 6 years. That's why I say ICT is no savior. Don't look at him as God. And that is my problem with ICT traders. Don't force that down people's throats.
Chad, yeah, here's my thing. If you think of it very simply, very, very simply. So the first base of RCT, which is true, and it's true in price action. Every weekly candle, daily candle, whatever candle has got a top wick and a bottom wick. We all understand that. If this is a bullish candle, we all know that the line chart looks something like this. Candle opens, creates a bottom wick, creates a top wick and closes. So let's just, for the sake of being correct, there's the open. So we all know that if we're expecting price to push bullish, it's going to pull back to grab liquidity or whatever you want to call it to create that bottom wick to fill orders. So this is just pure candle anatomy, candle price action. So for him to say you want to ideally be buying below the weekly open is it a rhetorical question? Of course you want to be buying below it because you're expecting the weekly candle to flip bullish and you want to catch the bulk of that move. So there's nothing special about that. Now his profile states, if you look at the market maker buy model and sell model, he talks about let's say for instance Monday creating a low, a previous daily low being taken out, the shift, the Judas swing, the weekly Judas swing, whatever you want to call it, and then trading into a fair value gap that's going to sit somewhere here. There was that shift, that change of character, boss, whatever you want to call it. And technically, the only thing that happened was that there was a level here that the market held. And if you go then on and you go a little bit deeper into it, you'll just see that this was either Asia low that held, or it's a half round number, or it's a key level. You didn't have to go through all of this, drawing out a weekly profile, drawing the weekly open, all of that. You could purely just trade it off a level, because that is what trading is about. It's literal horizontal levels, and everything in between is relative noise when it comes to the market. So for instance now, is this a Judas swing? I don't know. All I know is that 148 tried to hold as support. We came back below it. I killed the trade. As simple as that. If price is going to trade above the 148, it needs to hold it. The seek and destroy pattern on Trading News, you can go and check out all the ICT traders that are successful. Don't use it. They purely use the market maker buy model, again purely due to the fact that the market is all about levels. It's not this there's no algorithm that says we have to do a shift now like this to create the weekly. It's literally volume, and it's literally data that's coming from price. There's no candles in it's binary. If you know how all of these algos work, everything is binary. So, but anyway, I've got no issue with ICT. It's just a lot of his stuff has been debunked, and people want to make it more difficult than it really is. So, for instance, the ICT guys will now say this is consequential encroachment. We've expanded above. We've got a fair value gap in here. We've got our OTE zone here. If I pull my fib from there to there, and all I literally told you this morning is we're going to wait for the retest of Asia highs. So there's you did all of this work, consequential encroachment. Here's my OTE, and all I'm telling you is, bro, from experience, if we've expanded above Asia highs, the first retest usually gives you the bounce to go and retest the session highs. So you literally can just set the alert, which we've got there, Asia high, and you buy it. Didn't have to wait 6 years to figure that out. Then the other simple thing is if Asia highs have, or if Asia lows have been taken, very likely it will go the opposite end just to go and test Asia highs. Again, your thing as a trader is, how do I get my entry? Don't need 6 years. Literally, you just need eyes, and you literally just need a little bit of an entry criteria to see if price is holding a level. So again, I'm not cucking on ICT. Again, I've gone through all of his work to have the ability to really objectively say, listen, yeah, this is good or it's bad. I'm not that guy that's shouting from the outside, oh, ICT this, ICT that, and I don't know what it's about. I did a deep study on it. I used it as well, and so again, I'm not saying there's a right or a wrong. All I'm saying is there's an easier way. Or funded accounts, live accounts. Sorry, my brother, I missed that. What do you mean? Or funded accounts, live accounts? I'm not sure what you mean there. Oh, yeah, courage. My trading style is ICT, plus it works for me. I use some of his concepts, which helps me every trading style. Dude, again, I'm also using some of his concepts, like the Asia highs and lows, the only concept I use. But I didn't come up with this. This is ICT. This is literally a ICT indicator. The kill zones. Here you can see this is the London kill zone that's developing here. So that's why I'm saying I've got no issue with ICT, but also there's a lot of the concepts that it teaches that's bullshit. It's like you're wasting your time. So again, like I said, I've got zero issue with ICT. It's that cult mindset, like, oh, ICT and you trading retail, this, that, like. Obosit say it depends on what prop firm you're trading with. They run a hybrid model on the funded accounts, most prop firms. 100% Connor, I agree with you 100%. If it works for you, again, I've even said it before. If I have to do a handstand for 1 minute, do 20 push-ups and a sit-up, if that's going to give me a profitable trade, then I do it. I don't care what people say. But again, it's also that thing of we've never tried to say, even yesterday, the guys that was in the Project 5130, we said there's no right way or wrong way. There's a way that you... My biggest thing with trading is you want something that's repeatable. So if you've got positive results from the past, how can I make sure that I repeat that? And the issue with many traders is you go onto maybe hitting 1 or 2 or 3 good trades, but you can't consistently identify that setup. So that is my big issue. The same thing with ICT. When I traded ICT, a lot of times I would, for instance, be bullish on a pair, and I would flip and wait for that Judas swing of at least 15 to 30 pips, and that pullback was maybe 8 pips. And then I'd see the retest on Asia lows, and I literally see the break there, and everything tells me to buy it, and I'm like, oh, but the Judas swing isn't valid. It's not between 15 and 30 pips, so it's not valid, so I can't take it. And then I would literally look at the trade run to Asia highs. And that is when I started saying, like, but shit, Bro, what is this? Judas swing has to be 15 to 30 pips. You're waiting like an idiot there for that to happen. Nolan, I agree. It is something I've been incorporating as of late. One place where okay, technically you're still waiting for a retest. For instance, if you go into the Discord, give me 1 second. I just want to grab this. This is one of our entry setups in the Discord. If you have not joined the Discord, everything there is for free under the education section. I just want to show you this is a trade continuation setup. Let me just grab it here. This is actually more reversal setup. Let me just snip this quickly. Wait. Where the heck is the... Where is it? So this setup here is one of the setups a lot of times we take. As of late, I haven't been taking it a lot, if I'm honest, but here's the thing. If you get something like this, there's that break of structure, so that is your buy level there, because there you basically took out that low and you've got that expectation that price will now continue higher. But here's my thing, as of late, we've been hovering around levels and we're not holding levels. So again, if you want to go and do like a 5 pip range around this level, so 5 is going to be there. If you want to almost use like a zone, I've done that in the past where I basically create a zone for me around a key level. You can do that as well. And then you create the zone for you where you can do that. Let's take the border off. So then you use this 10 pip zone, and if price is holding within that 10 pip zone, then it's valid, then you can look for it. Otherwise, if you want it really precise, you don't use the 10 pip zone. But yeah, so there are many ways to skin a cat.
Yeah, because we must also watch the time. Eh?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna
we can
end.
obviously
I'm
make
gonna
sure
end
we
shortly.
eat and then for the project.
Neil, that is what makes you a better trader, is that you don't make the same mistakes twice. 100%. That is having that ability to think critically. Chad, I think I'm down 8 pips for the week. Let me just see. I am this week. Yeah, I'm down 8 pips. Only 2 trades that trade we took yesterday. Was it yesterday? The UJ. Yeah, we took UJ yesterday as well. And then this trade now today. So basically down 0.6% on the week. And then for the month, last month, Last month down 0.1%. So slow Jan for me. Very, very slow. And then on Friday, actually last week, 2 trades. The GJ trade we missed and the UJ not even missed. I didn't execute on it. Honestly.
You just didn't take it.
Yeah, bro. Like I was gun shy on Friday. I still called it. I'm like, Chad, yeah, boom. As soon as we close, and then ooh. And again, that's the beauty of these streams. Like I'm not trying to be fake and act like I'm this robot that's got no emotions and I execute my plan perfectly every single day. No, there Friday, my plan was to buy. Yeah, you can go and watch Friday's stream during Keegan's stream when I joined him. And I literally, when the candle closed, I'm thinking, oh yeah, but now that NFP number, maybe this is just the liquidity. Like, boom, gone. There the trade ran, key level continued higher. So again, we're not trying to act tough here or put on a false facade. You see the good, the bad, the ugly, the good times, the bad times. You guys see all of it right here. Nila as well. We're gonna run Chad Project 5130, guys. I will see you. We're gonna see you guys at 1. It's gonna be a goodie. First one today. Myself and Keegan sat yesterday for most of the afternoon, quickly mapping out the curriculum. So Keegs, you haven't. Keegs got a new account to trade with you guys as well. And yeah, we will see you guys. You guys will see, the rest of you will see Keegs at 4. The other guys, we are seeing you at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Chad. Peace and love. Oh, damn, we're back on coffee break. I didn't check the playlist. Oh, there was a bang in there. Chad, thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. And again, please don't come here with a malicious mindset. We're all here to learn and grow, and we will see you guys later. Thanks so much. Thanks, Geeks. Thank you for joining me here today.
Always, brother, always.
Thanks, Chad.
No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe close, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity?